Hi, it is Saturday night, October 19th, I'm pretty sure. And I'm hanging out in the back room of the camper, or actually, technically, I think this is the front room of the camper, just because it's a little quieter in here. I actually turned off the air back here. It was really comfortable outside today, but it was getting a little stuffy in the camper, so we turned on the air, but it was too loud, so I just switched it off so I could chat with you. We had a really good day. We hung around the camper this morning. We had breakfast and lunch here, and then we played mini golf at I think it was called Cancun mini golf or something, but it was sort of Mayan temple kind of deal. And part of it was outside and part of it was inside. On a day like this, it didn't make that much difference because the weather was perfect for being outside. But I can tell you, we really like the indoor mini golf in the summer when it's 95 degrees outside and 90% humidity. It feels really good to be inside. We had a really good time doing the mini golf at this place. They have a thing where you can, at this one, and maybe some other places have this, where when you get to the hole, not every hole, but there's a spinner, and it will let everybody who's playing spin, and it'll give you something like, if you get a hole in one, you can subtract one from your total score, or take your first shot with the wrong end of the putter, or I think one of them was become an obstacle for the person after you. So you can stand out on the course and be an obstacle for them, or you can move one of their players' ball, that kind of stuff. And we really enjoyed it. After that, we came back and just sort of goofed off. The kids went to, I think they went to a candy store or something, I don't know. But they went and played, and my husband and I stayed here. My nose is itchy. We stayed here and got to just relax. I did a little bit of reading. So I finished Night of the Storm. It was really good. I liked it. None of the characters were complete heroes, if you know what I mean. They were all flawed, but some were still were heroic, and some were still villains in the end. And I wasn't really sure who did what until fairly close to the end. It was really well written, and I enjoyed it. So that was the Night of the Storm. I don't want to say her name. Hang on, let me get the book. It's down here somewhere. Night of the Storm. Nishita. I thought that's what it was. Nishita Parekh. So that one was really good. I enjoyed it quite a bit. I started on the Starling House this afternoon, sitting outside. I barely started, not even 10%. I think you can tell. I read like 25 pages out of 300. But yes, I think, Tracy, did you tell me it's a really good kind of spooky season book? And so far it is. So I'm looking forward to getting into that one. Hopefully I'll get a fair amount of time either tonight or maybe tomorrow. We'll see. I have not done any knitting on my, whatever the vest is called, Sabasco, I think. Ooh, don't come off the needles. But I can show you how much I've got done. This is the back. It's knit in 3 pieces. So the back, left front, and then right front. And you can see the star stitch down here, which the more I look at it, the better I like it. So I think I've done all of the shaping through here, and I have to measure. I'm supposed to knit to something like 14 or 15 inches and then do the armhole shaping. So it's coming along. I just didn't get a chance to work on it today. Tonight we went to a medieval times dinner show. I don't know if you've ever been to one of those, but we had a really good time there. Janie loved the horses. She really enjoyed seeing the horses and the skill of the rider, but just admiring the horses and what they were able to do. If you've not been to a medieval times dinner show, it's intended to be like a medieval tournament of knights. So you cheer for your knight. Like we had the green knight, and they compete in jousting and various things. And there's a king and queen of the feast, and the food's pretty good. It's not fabulous, but it's pretty good. They bring out a soup and bread, and then the main course or main plate is roasted chicken, potato, corn on the cob. There are no green vegetables involved, in case you were wondering. And then there was a little like pastry dessert. But really, you're there for the show, and it was fun. We had a great time. Afterward, Janie spoke to a guy who was kind of master of ceremonies, not the king, but he was introducing each of the knights and talking about what was going on, that kind of stuff. He's an older guy, but he was on a horse the entire time. He was on a horse the whole show. He was on a Frisian, I think, and just this gorgeous black horse. Frisians are fabulous, and they know it. He said, when Janie talked to him afterward, he says the laziest Frisian in the world. But with everything going on, you actually do need a horse that's very steady because of all the noise and the lights and, knights jousting and all this stuff. All the horses need to be really very, very well trained, and they look like they were. So yeah, we had a great time watching that. I've got some pictures. Hopefully you're seeing some of this while I'm talking. I was trying to think what else I wanted to tell you. The other thing the guy told Janie was to walk. If we walked all the way down, because it's a huge building, he says walk all the way to the back. And the stable, some of the horses are on the outside of the building. And when I say outside, they're next to the wall. And there's windows, they're screened, but you can look in and see the horses. So he encouraged her to go down there, and so we did that. She enjoyed looking at the horses, and I think there was a Frisian back there. I think it was the one from the show. So she got to see Thomas, the Frisian. The weather has been fantastic. It's been cool in the mornings and really comfortable in the afternoon. It's getting gradually warmer. The first couple days we were here, it was highs in the 60s. And then today, I think it got up close to 70, and it's going to be a little bit warmer Sunday, tomorrow, and then even warmer than that Monday. But we're going back home Monday. All that to say, I still enjoyed wearing my shawl, and I'm hoping this isn't messing up my sound here. But this is the Turkish Delight shawl. This was part of Helen Stewart's knit vent last year. It's done in a DK weight. This is a tweedy DK, and there's lace. I took some time actually tonight to look up the yarn, but this is Erin Moore Light. I just looked it up. The Fiber Co. And this color is called River-esque. I have really enjoyed this shawl. It's reasonably large, and it's cozy enough that it adds just a really nice extra layer around my neck or around my shoulders. I was chilly in the bed last night and actually grabbed it and put it around me. So I was surprised that a DK weight tweed would be this pretty in lace, but it blocks beautifully. So great pattern, and obviously a really versatile yarn. I really like it in this lace shawl. The 2024 knit vent may be available for purchase now. I've gotten some emails from Curious Handmade about some yarn hints. Looks like it's a lot of pinks, although you can use whatever you want. But yeah, I'm gonna have to look at some of my pinks and reds and see if I have some that will work well for this year. I am going to get a shower and put my feet up and maybe do some knitting, but if not, I will definitely do some reading in the Starling house. Are you working on any Halloween projects? Are you doing any special Halloween reading, or going to see movies or movies that you watch at home, I'd love to know what your October plans are or your October traditions. Probably sometime this week as a family we're going to watch Arsenic and Old Lace, the old Cary Grant movie. That's a Halloween tradition for us. If you're not familiar with it, it's Cary Grant is the nephew of these two eccentric women, and it's set on Halloween night. So that's why it's become a Halloween tradition for our family, but absolutely classic Cary Grant in a dark comedy. Well, y'all, I hope you are having a great October. I hope that you are safe and well. I miss you all at SAF. I would love to be seeing you in person to give you a hug. So take care. I will get this edited again probably tomorrow. I don't know that I'm going to try to do it tonight. I'll probably do it in the morning. Take care, everybody.